Every year, the river took someone. No warning, no struggle, nobody ever found. And the village learned to accept it. Because nothing that entered that water ever came back. Until one night, something did. This is the story of Zainab, the girl who watched the river take her brother, and lived long enough to see it return him. In the village of Kagera, the river was everything. It gave them water, food, life. Once every year, on the same night, the river would claim someone. No one knew how. No one knew why. But everyone knew when. The air would grow still. The water would stop moving. And before sunrise, someone would be gone. The elders warned them. Do not go near the river that night. Do not call out. Do not follow. Because the last person who tried to stop it was taken too. Zainab was 19. Quiet, observant, but not afraid to question things others accepted. Her younger brother, Musa, was everything to her. Playful, kind, always smiling. The year it came for him, no one expected it. That night, the wind stopped. The river grew silent. Too silent. Zainab felt it immediately. Something was wrong. She stepped outside and saw him standing near the water. Musa, she shouted. But he didn't turn. He just stood there, still, as if something was calling him. Zainab rushed forward, heart pounding, fear rising. Just as she reached him, the water moved. Not like normal water. It didn't splash, didn't ripple. It rose, like something beneath it was reaching up. Before she could grab him, Musa was pulled in, silently, gone. No scream, no splash, nothing. Zainab fell to her knees, screaming, crying, begging. But no one ran to help. No one stepped forward. They stood back, because they already knew. The river had chosen. By morning, the water was calm again, like nothing had happened. But Zainab knew something no one else did. Because as the river closed, she saw something beneath the surface, watching her. By sunrise, the village moved on, like it always did. No one spoke Musa's name. No one mentioned the river. No one asked questions. She stood at the riverbank, staring at the water, waiting. He'll come back, she whispered. He has to. From a distance, they watched her, silently, sadly, because they had seen this before. No one ever came back. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Zainab stopped joining the others, stopped laughing, stopped living. Every night, she returned to the water, listening, waiting, hoping. One evening, an elder approached her, his voice calm, but heavy. You must let him go, he said. The river does not return what it takes. Zainab shook her head. You don't know that. The elder looked at her for a long moment, then said quietly, if it ever does. He paused. It won't be the same. A year passed. Slow, painful, unforgiving. And then, the night came back. The air went still. The river grew silent. Just like before. Doors closed early. Lights went out. No one stepped outside. She stood at the riverbank, alone, waiting. "I know you can hear me," she said. Her voice steady now. At first, nothing. The surface shifted. Slowly. This time, it wasn't pulling. It was rising. The water lifted, forming a shape. Human. Zainab stepped closer. Her breath shallow, her eyes wide. And then, she saw it. Standing in the water. Dripping. Still. Silent. "Musa," she whispered. Tears filling her eyes. "You came back." He didn't move. Didn't smile. Didn't speak. His eyes were open. But empty. Like something was missing. "It's okay," she said quickly. "You're safe now." Slowly, he walked out of the water. Toward her. From far away. Some villagers peeked out. Fear creeping into their faces. Because this was not supposed to happen. As Musa stepped onto land, the river behind him didn't settle. Like it was waiting. Zainab reached out and held her brother. Cold. Too cold. But she didn't let go. Because she had waited a year for this moment. Even as the elder's words echoed in her mind. If it ever returns something. A pause. It won't be the same. Zainab held him tightly. Her hands trembling. Tears running freely. "You came back," she whispered. "I knew you would." Musa stood still. Arms at his sides. Eyes open. But empty. "Say something," she begged. Her voice breaking. But he didn't. The silence felt wrong. Heavy. Like something was missing. Slowly. Carefully. The villagers stepped closer. Fear written across their faces. The elder pushed through the crowd. His eyes fixed on Musa. He didn't look surprised. He looked afraid. "I told you," he said quietly. "The river does not give back." "He's here," she shouted. "He's alive." The elder shook his head slowly. "No." A pause. "That is not your brother." Zainab stepped back. Her heart racing. "That's not true." Musa's head tilted. Slightly. Unnaturally. For a moment. Something flickered inside them. Not life. Something else. Zainab's breath caught. "Musa." When he finally spoke. It wasn't right. His voice came out slow. Broken. Layered. "You called me." Zainab stumbled back. "No, no." The elder stepped forward. Voice firm now. "The river doesn't return people," he said. "It returns what's left of them. The memories. The echoes. The parts that never rested." Zainab shook her head violently. "No." Musa, or what looked like him, took a step forward. Too stiff. Too slow. Like something learning how to move. "You're still there," she whispered. "You have to be." The thing smiled. Wide. Empty. Wrong. Suddenly, the river surged behind him. Dark shapes moved beneath the water. More than one. Many. "They're coming back," the elder said. Voice shaking now. "All of them." People screamed. Ran. Fell. Zainab stood frozen. Watching. Realizing. She didn't bring her brother back. She opened the way. For everything the river had taken. Tears streaming down her face. She stepped forward. toward him. "Stop. I'm sorry," she whispered. "To all of you." She grabbed him and pulled him back toward the water. The river surged violently, swallowing them both. Just like that, everything stopped. The water became still again. The night quiet. The chaos gone. No one spoke. No one moved. The river had taken again. But this time, it had taken more than it was meant to. At the edge of the water, something small floated to the surface. Zainab's bracelet. Because some things are taken for a reason, and bringing them back only brings everything else with them. If you enjoy African stories, folklore, myths, and legendary tales, this channel is for you. Subscribe to African Savannah Tales for new African folktales and storytelling videos every week, and explore the wisdom, mystery, and magic of Africa's timeless stories.